So what is the potato-in-chief's fascination of calling everyone that disagrees with him someone who wants to overthrow the government? And then he says, well, you can't overthrow our government unless you have an F-15. Oh, so you're saying that for us MAGA Republicans out there, that you wish the worst on us, okay? And you want to bomb us into oblivion. Is that what you're saying there, Mr. El Presidente? I think that's what I heard correctly. Because listen to that son of a bitch talk. And he is a dumb son of a bitch. But listen to that piece of human trash talk yesterday. He basically outed half the country that doesn't want him there as the enemies of the state. That's what he said. He is calling us, people who disagree with his bullshit, disagree with his commie background, disagree with his socialist policies, the enemy of the state. Well, then I guess I'm the enemy of the state then. If according to President Potato El Papa, I guess I'm an enemy, I guess. That's ridiculous. He's calling everybody that doesn't want him there, everybody that just disagrees with him, everyone that makes fun of him, everyone that's a MAGA Republican, or even everyone that just basically doesn't have a dog in the fight, doesn't like where the country's going, the enemy. He called all of us, including you, the enemy of the state. I guess we're the enemy, right? Wow. Okay. All right. I guess I'm the enemy, right? According to Mr. El Presidente. In name only, of course. He's occupying. He's not really running things. We've discussed that before. It's his handlers making him say everything. I don't know what to say. Oh my God. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know anymore. I don't even recognize my country anymore. I don't. It's like this weird hybrid where the only thing that's the glue that's holding this whole country together is actually the Bill of Rights right now. That is the only thing that's holding this country together. And right-leaning judges, right-leaning police officers, right-leaning law enforcement, anybody who's right-leaning in the government, which is few and far between anymore, that's the only glue that's holding this country together right now, is the rule of law. And I put that in quotations with my mangled fingers. That's the only glue that's holding this right now. Also, the other glue that's holding us together is the same people that he's saying that's the enemy of the state. If we were the enemy of the state, Mr. El Presidente, Senor El Papa, you would fucking know. But we're not. Because we know, the smart ones of us, of course, but we know that once you uncork that bottle and let that genie out, you can't put it back in. You can't put it back in. It's pretty apparent. But leave it to El Presidente, El Papa, piss pants Biden, to come out and say that half this country is the enemy, and that if you want to fight against us, you need an F-15. Huh? Really? I'd like to ask Vietnam that same question. Is it really hard to defeat the United States government? Not really. I'd like to ask the Afghanis, is it really hard to defeat the U.S. government? No, you just got to wait them out. And that's what basically they did. They waited us out. And then the disastrous pullout for El Presidente, El Papa, President in name only, Joe Robinette Piss Pants Biden. Exactly. You just got to wait us out. We'll eventually win. The politics and the winds will shift. And then we leave. And you, essentially, the country that we, invaded, essentially, wins. That's all that happens. We try to nation build, and that don't work. And to say that you need an F-15 to defeat the government, who's fucking wants? I don't know. At no point have I ever said I want to defeat the government. You defeat your political enemies at the ballot box, because, like I said, once you let that genie loose, and you'll know when that genie gets loose, because a lot of people are going to, unfortunately, perish. I want to avoid that. But that's what's funny, is that this president is trying to gaslight everyone, is trying to actually push people that way. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't listen to this stupid son of a bitch who's occupying the White House, this El Presidente, El Papa, the potato in chief. Don't listen to him. Don't get pissed off. Think about this. He wants you to get mad. He wants you to get angry. He wants you to act stupid. Don't do it. I've said this before. Don't let the Democrats push you. Don't let the liberals push you to get angry and get violent. Don't do it. Back away, collect your thoughts, reflect, and ask yourself, why are they trying to push you to get angry with the government? And once you figure out why they want you to get angry with the government, why they want you to get pissed off, why they want you to get violent, then you know the answer. I'm not going to tell you the answer because I think you're pretty smart out there. For the few new listeners that have popped in on my channel. Don't get mad. Don't get pissed off. Reflect. Understand why this El Presidente, El Papa, the potato in chief, wants you to get pissed off. They're gaslighting you. They want you to get angry. Because so they can show the world, you see, it's those MAGA people. They're getting angry. Don't do it. They're trying to push you. Don't do it. This is what they want you to do. Don't be smart. Sit back and ask yourself this question. If we were so violent, why are they trying to push you to become violent? Because they already know the answer. For the most part, for the good-hearted Americans out there, we're not violent. The Democrats are the violent ones. Case in point, the Summer of Love 2020. They're the violent ones, not us. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them push you to get angry. Because when you get angry, you start to think differently. You start to act irrational. Don't act irrational. They want you to act irrational. Oh my God. So I'll leave it like that. If you like what I do, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you at another time when the potato in chief starts to gaslight everyone into getting violent. Don't do it.